Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be making bakes and saltfish. Bonjour à tous et bienvenue. Aujourd'hui nous allons préparer des johnny cake antillais avec la morue. Et c'est parti! First I'm preparing the ingredients to make the dough. I'm sifting some flour into a bowl. I've listed the ingredients and measurements in the description box. Now in goes some baking powder, some brown sugar, and some crisco shortening. Using crisco makes this recipe even better. It makes the bakes come out soft and crispy. If you have never used crisco before, try it out. Trust me, you will be very pleased. So I'm just using my hands to rub it in until it's properly incorporated with the rest of the ingredients. Now I'm adding some warm salted water. So instead of adding my salt directly in, I dissolve the salt into the warm water, and that way it would be easier to incorporate. And you can just taste the water to make sure that the salt is good. So I'm adding in the water a little at a time, and I'm kneading, and I just continue to do so until the dough comes together, until I reach to a nice soft dough. The dough shouldn't be hard, it shouldn't be tough, it shouldn't be too soft and sticky either. It should be, just right. This is actually my mother's recipe. This is how I grew up watching my mother make her bakes or her johnny cake, and trust me, it is the best. So once my dough comes together nicely, I'm going to leave it into the bowl and cover it and let it rest for a minimum of 30 minutes. So after about 30 minutes, this is what my dough looks like. It is soft, it is stretchy, and this is how it is supposed to be. So I worked my dough just a little bit, and now I'm cutting the dough into 4 pieces just to make it easier to work with. And I went on to make some dough balls, and I flattened each one of them using my fingers. Then I roll them out using a rolling pin, and I set them aside. I still allow them to rise while my oil was getting hot. Alright, so now it's time to fry my bakes. My oil is on medium heat, and I'm adding in 4 at a time. As you can see, I'm deep frying my bakes, and I'm using a large spoon to dash the oil on top of them, which helps with the rising process. And you want to fry them until they're golden brown on each side. So after a few minutes, it's time to flip over the bakes. You can tell when it starts to get brown, and we'll let them go for a few minutes on this side. So now they're fully cooked, and I'm removing them and placing them on a tray lined with paper towel, and I'm also trying to remove as much oil as possible. My bakes are crispy, they smell so delicious, and I cannot wait to enjoy. So this is definitely a staple Caribbean food or street food. In Dominica we call them bakes, in St. Martin we call them johnny cake. Also in other Caribbean islands they are known as johnny cake, also known as floats, and fried dumpling in Jamaica. There are many ways to make and enjoy them. So now I'm going to prepare my saltfish. So in this pan with some oil, I'm adding in my veggies that I'm going to saute. So some onion, red and yellow bell peppers, some chopped garlic, chive. I'm adding some turmeric powder, garlic powder, and I'm stirring until well combined, and I'll let it saute for a few minutes. Now I'm adding my cooked saltfish. I'm mixing everything up until well combined, and I'll let it finish cook up for a few minutes. Alright, so I finished frying all my johnny cakes, and now it's time to stuff them. So I'm using a knife, cutting down the middle to create an opening. And I'm showing you how it looks inside. It's not tough at all. It's nice and soft inside and nice and crispy on the outside. I'm going in with my saltfish, which smells so heavenly, by the way. And that is it for this recipe. This is the final results. With this recipe I made 14 bakes in total. They look so good, and I really want you to try it out. Okay, now it's time for me to take a bite. It tastes really good. The flavors and the textures come together nicely. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, like the video, share with a friend, and I will see you next time. Bye.